So you want to finally stop losing at chess. Well, let me tell you something. This position that you can see on the board here, I got it in a recent tournament against some Fide Master, and I was completely losing with white. As you can see, he basically has 2 extra pawns here on the king side, and also my king is very weak. As you can see, the queen and the rook are going to be able to just attack it. Now let me tell you a little secret about not losing in chess. Well, first of all, you never resign. Whatever happens, you must never resign, because there's always a possibility your opponent will mess something up and you're going to come back into the game. So let's just take a look at this example here so you will see better what I mean. Now, since our king here on g1 is all opened up and weak, we basically want to exchange our queens, so he doesn't have so many attacking possibilities. So that's why I played queen to e2 here, offering an exchange of the queens, and he just accepted it. Now this position still looks very depressing for us, of course, because of his 2 extra pawns here on the king side that are going to start rolling up the board probably and cause me big trouble. Now here he decided to activate his king with king to f7, but now rook to e6. Playing actively in the endgame is very important. I'm basically threatening to take this pawn, after which we're not worse at all, I think, because we also have this strong passer here on the d file. So that's why he has to defend it with rook to d8, and now king to f2, simply activating our king. And now after b5, I took the pawn, he recaptured, and king to f3, going closer and closer, trying to get as active as we can, and now h6. The point is that it's hard for him to move his rook because we're going to just take his pawn here on d6. So here I played king to f4, going even closer, and now he didn't know what to do, because let's say if he plays something like h5, I can go king to g5, and now I'm also threatening to take this pawn, for example, which would be great. So that's why he can't move these pawns. Also this move is pretty bad, probably because of king to f5, and we're threatening this guy, and our king is also very active here. So that's why here he just played rook to a8, basically giving away this pawn and trying to get this one on a2, which still means that he's going to be up 2 pawns here, as you can see, because, you know, he has a pawn here, we have a pawn here, and these are 2 extra pawns still. And it seems completely winning, but it actually isn't anymore. Well, because our rook is active, the rook is going to be attacking all these pawns, our king is very active, and also this pawn is going to be dangerous here. As you're going to see, what happened in the game was really nice for us. Here, I just played rook d7 check, pushing the king back, and now rook to h7, provoking these pawns to move so they will be weaker. After h5, I played king to e5. I'm going to start creating threats against this king here, because it's on the last rank, and our king, with the help of our rook and the pawn, are going to be pretty dangerous. So here he played b4, I played rook to b7, attacking the pawn, and after g5, we took the pawn. Now he's no longer 2 pawns up, he's only up a pawn, and our great pawn here still remains. So here black tried to push his pawns here up the board, and if we do nothing, then of course he's just going to push his pawns and try to promote to a queen. So that's why we have to do something. We checked him on b8, and now after king to d7, rook to b7 check, king to c8, rook to h7. Of course, just attacking these pawns, making this rook, defend them, and in the meantime, we're going to create our counterplay here with our king and with our pawn. So here, he played a check first, and now rook to h2, basically defending this pawn. Otherwise, we're just going to take it. But now you can see what happened, what changed. Our king is now even closer to this king, so we can just play king to c6, a beautiful move, threatening rook to h8 checkmate, as you can see. So that's why he has to defend this. He doesn't have time to, let's say, push this pawn, because this is just a checkmate. That's why he has to give us a check, and after we move back, we're still attacking this pawn. So as you can see, he doesn't have anything better to do but again protect this pawn with rook to h2. And of course, after king to c6, we repeat the moves and it's just a draw. So what is the lesson here? The lesson is that even if the position seems really hopeless like it did here, no one has ever won or drawn a game by resigning, you know? You just can't resign. If you have absolutely any chance of saving the game, you should never resign, because as you saw here in this game, there are always chances available to you, and you should not miss them. So guys, if you found this useful, please subscribe to the channel, watch more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.